Alright, what's up everyone? This is Gingervitis here. And I got a game of Homefront. And I'm using the ACR, I believe, with the red dot. My perks sort of things are, I believe I'm using steady aim penny pincher maybe. And maybe like the tactical reload, which basically like sleight of hand. The penny pincher is just you use less battle points to purchase your kill streaks. Now about this game, it's kind of tough. I don't think there's actually any aim assist when it comes to this game, or at least if there is, there's not a whole lot. So it can be kind of difficult to hit targets sometimes. But I haven't been doing too bad. I think I got like a 1.4 something KD, but I've been actually, it used to be like 1.2 something because I didn't really know any of the maps, didn't really know how to play, didn't never really paid attention to the mini map at all. So in this game, silencers are actually kind of useless. It was kind of weird going from this to Call of Duty, because when I put a silencer on, I'm like, I kind of don't want this on, but kind of need it sometimes. Hopefully this will turn out pretty good, because I'm actually using the built-in microphone recorder sort of voiceover thing. And wow, that should have been like a triple spray if I was aiming a little bit better. But luckily that guy just took out his rhino, and rhinos suck at killing somebody. I literally took a rhino and was point blank with somebody, and shot him twice with a direct impact, and he just turned around and killed me. The only thing rhinos are good for, which these little drones, the only thing they're good for is to take down aircraft. So I think it's kind of stupid that the challenge for it is to get, like 10 kills or whatever, 100 kills with the rhino. When in all reality, the only way you can do that is by, if you take down the choppers or, maybe the tanks, but the tanks usually take you out before you can even get a shot off, because it takes fucking forever to be able to lock on to something. My opinion about this game, it's a really good idea. I think they could have done a lot better in a few ways. The controls are kind of clunky in a couple ways. I mean, I don't know. It's just it's really tough to aim close up. I think they could have done a little bit better. I think with the aim assist, I think that's the only thing I can really think of that would cause something like that. It's kind of annoying when, with so many people in the game. By the end of the game, there's probably like at least two airstrikes in at one time from the enemy team, so you could spawn and die like that, and it's so annoying to be on a good kill streak, but then get killed by an airstrike, and then spawn and then get killed by another airstrike. And I think they could have made some of the airstrikes a little bit higher to purchase, but I don't know. It's not all that bad sometimes. It can get annoying. The camping in this game, I don't like that you can get on top of pretty much any building that has a. I think that's kind of stupid. What was I saying? Like almost any house building has a little ladder that you can climb up to the top on. And I don't think that's right. I think that's just annoying, and the amount of people that can camp on top of buildings is just it's horrible. But another thing, I was actually getting into an argument with some other dude on YouTube about the spawn system, and as you saw a little bit ago, I literally spawned about 5 feet from somebody, and he was making the point that it's your team's fault for pushing up so far that it causes the enemy to spawn over by you, and just stupid stuff like that. And I was telling him that it's poor coding on the maker's fault. I mean, if you are in the process of making a game and you are making the spawn system, why don't you take into account the enemy's place, and just like you gotta take in all these factors to make it so that that sort of stuff doesn't happen, because that's the sort of stuff that gives your game a bad reputation. Black Ops had that kind of thing, and I don't know. I read some interview or some post on Twitter or something like that about how the problem in Black Ops was that hold on, oh crap! I better just mute it. I can't mute it. We'll do that. Sorry. I had the TV muted or paused, but then it got to the half-hour mark and just had to play. But anyway, when you're making games like this and making a spawn system, you have to take these kind of factors into account. And if it's the maker's fault that they don't take these sort of things into account, and they can't prevent, like me spawning 5 feet from somebody, if they can't prevent that, that's their fault. That's not my teammates' fault. And I was telling them it should never come on the shoulders of your teammates to make what your spawn is either good or bad. I mean, I get it in some cases where if the enemy or if your teammates will spawn around you, I get that. That's a little different. But when it comes to your teammates' position on the map, and if they're up in their spawn and pushing the other team spawn back, or you should never spawn 5 feet from a person. I have another clip. I'm not even going to put it into this game, but I had another game where I literally spawned. There was a guy up on the little hill that was like right next to where I spawned. He killed me before I could even look up there. And then when I was spawning the second time, I was spawn killed again by some dude. I could only see his head, and I just couldn't even get a hit marker. Another thing about this game that's kind of upsetting is the hit detection, in a way. Like when there's no obstacles, that's one thing, that's fine. But if you're shooting over something, or if they're hiding behind something, it can be very hit or miss. There's like invisible walls that you can't shoot through. There's no bullet penetration, which I think is really stupid. So basically, just using cover is the only way you can really get a good KD, and it's just annoying when it comes to trying to kill people. The parrots are annoying. I think there's a lot of things they could have done a little bit different about this game. And by the way, parrots are these little drones that you can fly around and basically just mark people to take them out. It's so hard to hit those things. I think they could have made the hitbox on those things a little bit bigger, because if you fly those things high enough, it's almost impossible for them to hit. But I think one thing they could have done too is when it comes to those airstrikes, there's almost no way to take them out ahead of the time that they actually shoot. But that's another thing. Anyway, the video is wrapping up here. Hope you guys enjoy this commentary. I hope you like this video. Comment, subscribe, and you guys have yourself a wonderful day.